So I don't know if you saw the post that I made this morning on the Light Academy, but I will make, we're going to talk about this, the three things that we need to understand. What's our priorities right now as a business, right? Let's cover this. Let me share my screen. Hey, Anna, how are you? Are you back home now? Not more in the office? So let me, are you walking? Are you in the mall?
No, that's co-working space.
Oh, co-working. Okay. So you're just going home now. Oh, you're still in the co-working space. So to have context, like it's 9:30 on Anna's time. So she's grinding. Okay, so let me go to the academy for you can see the post that I mentioned. Okay, we're going to talk about this. Okay, what are the three things that you need to do for your business right now? Because I see a lot of deviations of the concept itself, meaning that I'm seeing a lot of distractions, let's say in this way, that people do on the business right now. And there is three things that you need to understand that are pretty valuable. The three things that you need to do. First of all, you need eyeballs. Like if people don't know what you do, it will be super hard for your business. Okay, so you need to start building an audience. You need to start posting and creating a personal brand. You need to start doing that. That's the most important thing right now. Most important than website, most important than anything. Because you can have a beautiful website, you can have a beautiful portfolio, you can have everything good, but if no one seeing it, it's a no-no for your business. Make sense? So the most important thing is to grab eyeballs into your business to get attention. Okay, and that's basically, if you think about it, that's basically what are you doing for your clients. So your clients need content because they need eyeballs to their businesses. That's the main goal that they have. So that's why they spend the money. That's why they invest the money in you and in your work. Okay, so you need to treat this as a business same as your clients, and you need eyeballs. So the question here is like, what are you doing right now to get eyeballs to your business? Can someone answer that? Hey there, hope you are enjoying the video. Just a few seconds. If you're stuck below 1K gigs and you want to start closing 5K projects on a monthly basis, this is for you. In the description below, you can apply for our free school community. Inside, you will get a private 3D community, a mindset module, a modeling and animation course, a cinematic 3D lighting course for free, a high ticket sales course free for now, and the Vault with our best training. 1 year full of meetings ready for you. Can check it out. Okay, see you there.
Posting regularly on LinkedIn and
Sorry, what? I cannot hear you. Well,
posting regularly on LinkedIn.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you're posting regularly on LinkedIn. That's great. How is that working for you right now?
So currently, I am getting good amount of connection requests on daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I still have to figure out the way to connect through marketing people and the operation people. But yeah, my account is growing that I can tell.
Right. Okay, that's good. That's good. So that's one thing that you can do. That's one thing that you can do. That you can do posting on LinkedIn. I mean, basically the type of post, it will be, like it's crucial. It's crucial the type of post that you are doing. But the thing is, now that you have the eyeballs, now you need a place to send them. This is step number 2. Step number 1, you need eyeballs into your business. Okay. You need people see what you're doing, the most people that you can. That's why people pay a lot of money in ads, because they want eyeballs into their brands. That's the number 1 priority right now. So if you're doing like 2 posts or 1 post a day, remember you can repost old posts, or you can start doing another type of content. I know this can sound like a lot of work, but basically what you know what is that will separate you from the rest. If you're like putting the effort, if you're putting the right amount of work and the smart work, and adding the hours into really hustling this, it will be the difference that you are making in the marketplace. Okay, not everyone is available to do this, and not everyone understand the importance of this. Like, creatives don't treat this as a business, and that's the problem. Okay, and the why clients hiring you to get content for their brands is because they need more eyeballs. So again, priority number one. Okay, number two, after you have the eyeballs, you need to send them to some place. Like, doesn't matter what place it is. It can be a landing page, it can be a website, it can be DMs. Everything works regarding your strategy, but you need to have a call to action. If you have a website, or if you have after you send eyeballs into your LinkedIn profile, it needs to be super clear what you offer. It needs to be super clear what's the next step. Schedule a meeting, or send me a DM, or let's connect, or whatever it is, the step that you're doing needs to be super clear. Okay, so that's why you need to treat your LinkedIn page as as your resume, as it's your digital storefront. If you think about this, that your studio is like a store, this is your digital storefront. So this is what people see when it pass outside the store. They don't see what is inside yet, but they see what is the outside. If you go to the store in the mall or some other place, if a store grabs your attention, probably you go in and you say, okay, I want to know more about it. But if the store is like super boring, or is not niche enough, or is it's not sufficient in terms of visuals, or in terms of goals, right? People will just pass by. And that was a lot of times happening when you do outreaching and you contact clients or you contact prospects, and they don't reply you back, or they ghost you. Basically, what is going on is like your storefront is not appealing enough for them. Does this make sense? Okay, so you connect with people, and then your digital presence don't look strong enough for people to understand what you're doing. And that's something really important. It's almost like trying to get the attention to someone, but being not sufficient to grab the attention. But you need also a call to action there. If someone sees your profile, and your profile just show what you do and don't show any solution, and at the same time is not showing any call to action, you're losing step number two. So you need to direct people to some place. Pretty clear. Okay? Is that okay? Okay, cool. And then 3, have something really valuable to sell. And that's when the quality of your work matters. That's why this is the step when, if you are really wise into choose a niche and being really persistent about all the communication, it will be a good place to be, because when you solve real problems, you will always stay in business. That's the thing. If you're not solving a real problem, you're not longer in business. But if you're solving a real problem, you always be in business. And the only way for you can express that is to communicating it. Make sense? So if someone go to your website, or someone go to the link that you provide, the call to action that you provide, or a meeting or something, and you don't communicate your value enough, you're not really clear of what you do, who you serve, and what problem do you solve. If you don't have that clear on your online presence, it will be a no-no for the client. So this is super simple. It's like no eyeballs, no sales. Okay? No destinations, no conversions, right? And no offer, no money. And that's not a good place to be. Okay? So this is a real move. Build a strong organic presence, especially on LinkedIn, and create traffic, opportunities, and momentum for life. So right now, the question is, who here has some trouble to get in traffic and to get eyeballs right now? Who's getting some problems doing that? Or who is getting this difficult to understand what should I do to do that? You, Anna?
I guess all of us. I mean, otherwise, why we're here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I need to know specifically, like, why do you think? First of all, what are you doing to do that? Second, if you are doing something, what's the
Um,
way that you're doing?
I understand. I understand like the way or the path which I can like achieve through the LinkedIn. Like I'm posting, I get some eyeballs, but at the same time, you're most of the time you're literally sharing your thoughts about your workflow, which is not really aligned with the client
Hmm.
perspective. They
Right.
don't care how do you do this technical job, right?
Yes.
The point is, like, if you're reaching the 3D artist on LinkedIn, then how are you supposed to reach the actual businesses, which is you want to reach? Like,
Hmm.
what should you post there? Or
Right.
what should you discuss to like because LinkedIn is working like someone like your post and someone was seeing that, but if the 3D artists are liking your post and commenting them, it means that other 3D artists will see it. Some of the percent of clients as well, but I need
Right.
more clients than 3D artists, right?
Right. So now your audience that you have on LinkedIn, the people that see your posts, are mostly client prospects or mostly like other 3D creatives.
So I don't I can say that I have a lot of experience on LinkedIn, so I didn't post a lot. I just started
Okay.
it recently. I just literally try to use it as a habit to post something there. It's too
Okay.
difficult,
Got
so I
it. Got
can't
it. Got it.
say.
So let's break it down a little bit. And Sarah, I will ask you if you can share. After Rizwan and the people that's raising the hand, but after these guys, like if you can tell a little more about your experience about what do you think about this subject, that will be super valuable. And after that, I will share with you some tools on LinkedIn where you can do it. But meanwhile, Severo is having the hand. So Severo, go ahead.
I would say that what I find is, I won't say a problem. I will say my main excuse really is saying that I don't have enough time to
Mhm.
to do some content and stuff. Like honestly, I think especially have enough time and not sacrifice my personal life, because I do want to have balance. But for example, uh, I do fear like sacrificing like personal relationships and stuff, but at the same time, it's the sacrifice that you have to make. So it's kind of difficult to balance that for me.
Hmm. Can I ask you something personal?
Sure,
Okay, I don't want to put you in the spot. It's not
I'm
that
afraid,
personal.
but
It's
okay.
not that. It's not that personal, though. It's not that personal. Are you using social media right now? Basically, are you scrolling through content?
I had that problem, especially on YouTube. I pay for
Okay.
an app that just blocks that, like everything, and I do have a lot more time now.
Right. So, do you measure how much time you spend doing that?
Spend doing what you mean?
Like scrolling, like being social media scrolling, or I'm not saying you say how much time now, but the question is, did you measure that in your life?
And I didn't measure it before I started
Mhm.
using this app.
Mhm.
But basically, I have a mobile device manager that I
Right.
think, honestly, if anyone has like a business, it's free up to like 50 devices, so you're not going to use 50 devices.
Right.
But I do use like an app which
Good.
does all the backend for me, which basically helps me keep distractions away.
Yeah. So
For example,
basically, mhm. Sorry. Go
for
ahead.
example, I have like Instagram, even LinkedIn. I only have LinkedIn available on my desktop from 9 to 10 a.m.
Hmm.
Right,
Okay.
and YouTube it's only available on Saturdays, like from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. because that's when the channel that's called Corridor Crew uploads, and I just watch that video and then yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I have control in that aspect, but I also, for example, I work till from like 9 to 6 on the morning. I walk my dog, and then I talk with friends and stuff like for 2 hours, and then I go to the gym, and then by then it's 11 p.m. So then I go to sleep.
Hey, hope you're enjoying the video. If you are a 3D freelancer stuck below 1K project and you want to start closing 5K, 10K projects in a monthly basis, this is for you. Check the description below and apply to our free school community when you can find all the resources to start acquiring high paying clients. Okay, see you there.
So
Okay.
I will have to sacrifice most of my time with my girlfriend and with my friends.
Right.
to-
I
to
mean,
be able to do this
I don't know
kind
this. I don't know if sacrifice is the right question. Maybe distribute a little bit. And you need to understand, like, my question is because of the content. Because if we are every time that we're looking content, is the same time that we can create content. So if you just switch that in your life, you will be amazingly rewarded. So every time that you're looking content, you need to think about I can be creating content in this same moment. And basically
Yeah,
content
I think
creators,
that's a good mantra.
right, exactly. And basically content creators, they don't consume content because and there's a lot of like I mean, I'm not saying everyone do that, but you know, the people that I investigate and study it, they are not consuming content. Why? Because one, they will be influenced too much by the content that they see, and two, because they understand that that time they can create content. Why, you know, content is super valuable, and actually we are all in business because businesses need content. So if content was not a good thing, we are out of business right away, right? And that's not the case. So why content is so important? Because it's a passive way to promote ourselves. Passive meaning like you create once and it's there forever, or at least like the world is ending and everyone died, right? But it's a passive thing, right? And why is that important? Because that will create eyeballs to your business. So, I mean, if you're already measured, I'm not going to say sacrifice time, but I'm saying distribute time, and you know, and there is seasons in life. Sometimes in life, the seasons change, same as the weather. And sometimes in life, you need to hustle and grind a little bit more, and be a little more lonely, if you want to call that way. Not your girlfriend, like that's your priority, man. It's like take care of your girl. But sometimes, you know, with your friends, you can say, hey guys, like I'm in this season of just creating content and I'm not that available. If they love you, if they respect you, they will understand. They will say, yes, Severo, go ahead. Everything that you need, I'm here. If they're not good friends, they will be complaining about it. I'm not saying that I know everything about a relationship, but that's usually how it goes. Okay. So if your season right now is creator season, go all in. And if you see, like, if you think about 3 months period or 2 months period, if you just block your time and you say, okay, from here to August or July, I will go in this mode, and you will understand that that will create the basics and fundamentals of all your lead generation process. And you don't need to be in that season anymore after 3 months. Okay? It's like we behave the same as nature. And sometimes we don't understand that because we are living in reality right now, doesn't mean that it will be after a couple months. Okay? So if you go in this season of content creation, your business will benefit so much and your personal life will benefit so much, because at the end, you have more free time. That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, I know that the word sacrifice has like a negative connotation,
Mm-hmm.
but I like that word because if you go to the etymology, it actually means it comes from the Latin sacer, that means holy, and facere, which means to make. So that word, although we now see this as negative, it really means like to make something holy.
Oh,
So
I
it's
like
a
that.
pretty cool meaning, really.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. That's cool. Super cool. Okay, here's one. Rohan, and then Sarah. Go ahead.
Okay, so my question is a lot similar to Anna's. Besides posting case studies,
Mhm.
what can I post that can attract clients? That's my first
Okay.
question.
Uh, I, you will not like this answer, but it depends. Why? It's like I will ask you a question about that. What business problem are you solving, and for who?
Since I'm a beginner, I am mostly interested about doing commercials and renders for tech products. So I guess gadgets, e-commerce, anything that falls into technology
Right.
related
I mean,
stuff.
and this is the hard thing about us as creative, right? Because we always think about
Yeah.
what we like and what we are interested in. But basically, the best thing that you can do is ask the marketplace what they need,
Okay.
right? So what you say to me right now is not the answer. Why is the answer? Is like, what problems are these tech companies have right now? That's the answer. So it's like, it's good to don't know. That's a super hard question. I'm not saying that all of us know the answer of that, but that's the right question. For example, if you are a plumber, what are you solving? What solution do you have on the marketplace?
I am fixing issues with the pipes and
Right. Pretty straightforward, right? Pretty straightforward, pretty concrete, pretty real, super real. You're fixing pipes. That's it, right? So what are you fixing?
I am creating engagement.
Okay,
And
that's a good one. Yeah. Okay.
I am helping them visualize their product to their audience.
Right.
So
Right.
people are interested to buy.
Okay.
And
why?
I am,
Why they should
I
visualize
am-
their product?
because a lot of information, it's really hard to visualize if you just place them on the text. But
Mhm.
if you visualize it in a certain way, that's
Right.
easy. That's a lot more easy to understand for people.
Okay.
I
Perfect.
guess.
Yeah. So write down these solutions, and that's your content.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rohan.
I
Oh,
had
sorry.
one more
Please go
question.
ahead. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Yeah.
cut you down. Sorry.
Okay. My last question is, how should I create an offer?
Good question.
It's about more about packaging my offer, and how should I do that? Yeah.
So, like, prototype your service?
Yeah.
Make it a product? Okay, good. Good question. Really good question. We are so afraid to do that as creatives. We're so afraid to manage with the price. We're so afraid to productize our things because we don't want to lose any opportunity. And I think that's our biggest mistake in terms of mindset. The only way that you can productize something, first of all, if you know really, really what your product is solving, and I think you need to investigate a little more. You need to get a little more information, and actually, you can ask clients what they need. You can be so naive and be so effective at the same time. Like you can create like a prospect list and just ask, "Hey, I see you do this and this. I'm super interested to know like what business problem do you have right now." You can really ask your clients what is their problem, and you will know. As funny as that sounds, that's super effective because you're being super honest. Some of them will think that you are trying to sell something, and that's fine because you are. But at the same time, you have like really good information. So if you're starting out in your niche, a really good thing that you can do is like start talking about yourself, is just reaching clients and reaching prospects on LinkedIn and actually ask that question. Hey, I love, for example, you see this guy and this guy has a post about a machine that cleans the ocean, right? Hey, It's a Sarah's cat. So a machine that is cleaning the ocean, right? And you see that they do that post. You say, "Oh, that's a wonderful thing that you are doing this for the ocean. I'm glad that brands are doing this right now. I'm curious, like, what business problem do you have right now?" And they will tell you, man. If you talk about them and you ask that question, they will tell you. Maybe not all of them, but 30-40% of them, they will tell you. Yeah, you can also ask ChatGPT. Yeah, so as a client with business problem. Yeah, yeah, you can use ChatGPT, but it's always. Yeah, Sarah, go ahead. So it's always like more effective. Ask your clients directly. Just spend like 2 weeks doing this market research, and this is the thing. Like same as Severo, like you need to understand that business are seasons. Business are not a linear thing. There's an entity. It's like a living thing, right? That's why they died and they born, because they're a living entity, right? And that's why even in legal terms they separate from the persons, and they have the unique numbers, right? The unique serial and identifiers. So because of that, you need to understand that businesses are season based, right? And your business right now is in the season of getting traffic. Does it make this sense? Okay. So the best way to get traffic is to really understand what problem do you solve to get that in front of the right eyeballs. Because if not, no one will care about your product. The only way that you are in this meeting is because you need to get something from this moment, right? It's the only way you're present. The only why you're present. The same thing is everything in the world. Everything in the world. So if you spend 2 weeks just asking that question to your prospects, you will have a so much better understanding of what you're doing. And after that, you create the perfect content for them. It makes sense?
Yeah, but let's say I ask this person, let's say I ask this environmentalist who created this product for the ocean.
Right.
What if he gives me an answer like he is having this and that problem, but it's not related to something I can do with 3D?
Of course.
What should I do then?
Yes. And they will say, "Oh, that's wonderful. Do you try before? Have you tried before, 3D marketing, or are you doing like 3D content to have more awareness?" Because if they don't have an awareness on an engagement of the communication problem, you cannot solve that problem. So you can just say, "Oh, okay, that's wonderful to know," and just move to the next one.
Of course, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You cannot force anyone to.
Of course, yeah.
Right? So in that case, you just need to ask, and the best candidates, you go further with them.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Understood, man. Yeah.
But
Thank
the
you.
thing is, like, you have a clear perspective just asking them. Right? Yeah. Okay, Rohan. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Awesome, man. Go ahead, Rohan.
Hello.
Hey, man. Nice to see you.
My thing is that I'm posting on LinkedIn. I'm also getting like decent interactions.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got like 3 full-time job offers like in last week.
Right.
But I don't wanna do like full-time, stuff. So it's kind of attracting a different thing. I don't want that. I want clients. So what do you think like is exactly happening? Like seeing my posts, like how do you
Can you share
attract
your screen?
clients?
Can you share
just
your, share your screen and we can see your post. That's also a natural thing, man. Of course, that will attract people. I mean, if you don't want to be an employee, just charge 4x the money that you want and say, "Hey, I will happily be an employee, but with 20K a month." That's it. But meanwhile, let's see your posts and see what's going on.
That's what I do always whenever I get job offers these days.
I mean, that's a good thing, guys. That's not a bad thing. Actually, that's something that you see that you are having some tractions.
Can
Okay.
you see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Form
Some
is
of my-
great. Okay, let me read your text, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Form is great in 3D, but showing function, that's where animation shines. Okay. Here's short animation clear created for gaming audio mixer. Okay. Into you don't need any words. Animation focus on interaction. Okay. Okay. I understand. This is really good. You're really talented. You're really good. It's like I don't have any doubt that you can help anyone with this. The thing is, like, I don't know who you're helping. I know that you're saying like gaming things, but
Yeah.
what problem are you solving here?
To show their products better.
So, hey, let's show your product better with 3D. What product? Hey, game industries. I'm just putting things in my head like right away, but go directly to the point. People will not. People will see the first 3 lines of your LinkedIn post. Actually,
Mhm.
so your 3 lines are the most important lines in your posts, right? So go up a little bit. Is your niche going to be like tech products?
Yeah, tech.
Okay. So you say, I don't know if showing function is a business problem. I think it's a part of the problem, but at the same time, if you use words like awareness or engagement or things like that, it will be more efficient. So if you mix the problem, the specific business word, and the industry in the first 3 lines, and you are consistent about those posts, you will, and of course, if you are outreaching, if you are connecting with the people related to that, right? Because if you're connecting with an audience that sells, I don't know, like luxury, oh, I don't know, maybe that's not a good example. Well, anything opposite to that, it will not care about the post, right? So the people that you're outreaching or connecting with need to be related with the post that you're doing. But at the same time, the post that you're doing need to be really simple and really effective in the three first lines. Words like animation, or words like lighting, or word texture, or words like 3D animation doesn't care to the client. Okay, so these type of words are even 3D don't care for them, right? It's like these type of words are more design-based oriented instead of business-based oriented. So I don't know if that give you like a clue of what this is going on.
Yeah, I feel like this wording can be better understood by people who are already doing this.
Exactly, and that's why you get those leads.
Yeah. So how do you form it in a way that clients
So
can
what?
relate? How do you form it in a way that clients can relate to it?
How you look for the prospects?
Now, how do you form your posts that can
Oh,
relate
okay,
with the
yeah.
clients? Yeah.
There is I don't know if you read the Alex Hormozi book, but totally recommend it. It says $100 million offers. So in that book, explaining you a formula that is really simple to follow. But basically, what it is like in the first 3 lines, you need to show a solution in a period of time. It's like solution, a bigger solution with a less effort sounds better all the time. Let's say I'm giving you a solution that is saying lose 10 pounds in 3 days. Or I give you another one that says lose 10 pounds in 6 months. What is better for you?
Lose what? Can you repeat?
10 pounds. Lose 10 pounds in 3 days. And the other one is like lose 10 pounds or kilos in 6 months. Which one is better for you?
Which requires the less time.
Right. Why?
Because it's
No
fast.
way. No. The second one.
I know, Anna.
No.
It's just an example, Anna. If you're in the fitting space and you know this is not true, but it's just an example. So
If I see the pause that you can lose in the 3 days, so like
Right. I will say something else then. Earn $10,000 in 3 days, or earn $10,000 in 6 months. What is
Did
best
you
for
say
you?
like pounds, the currency one?
No. Pounds is kilos, like kilograms for your weight. I'm
Yeah,
just
I
saying.
was confused between those.
Right. What I'm trying to
Yeah.
say is like when you can produce the same result with the less effort, it sounds better.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you can say on your posts what problem are you solving and why clients don't need to make the effort to solve it,
Mhm.
you get it. I know that's a hard thing to understand. I'm not saying this is simple, but I'm just saying like if you can say what solution you bring to the marketplace and what type of commitment are you taking from your clients, so that way that you take things from their plate. And this is the thing, if we can have like a crystal ball, right, and we go into crystal ball and we say, hey, crystal ball, what keep my client wake up at night? And the crystal ball says, yes, of course, I will give you. My brand is not performing well. My is look old. I'm not converting people. I'm not having enough sales. All those stuff is golden nugget for you. Why? Because if you say attract more sales with 3D animation, and that man and that person, it was not able to sleep at night because he want to attract more clients. I'm just saying an example. You speak directly to their pains, and they will say, oh my god, this guy is feeling me today. And I know this is a hard chance. I know this is super hard to connect those two things at the same time, but more eyeballs, meaning more chances for you can do that. Make sense?
Yeah.
So that's why step number 2 is eyeballs. Step number 1, eyeballs. Step number 2, a place to send them, and number 3, have a valuable thing to sell, meaning have a real problem to solve.
Yeah, and also one thing I wanted to like ask, like every client is gonna have different. Some people are gonna know 3D better. Some people are not gonna know.
Yeah.
That's also gonna be thing.
Yeah, like everything in life. This is fishing.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay, Sarah, go ahead.
What I'm supposed to to tell something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering because I remember that when you write your testimony, when you write the story of your business, you write it down like you were in this mode of starting out the outreaching, and you are in this mode of not knowing what to do a little bit, and then you start understanding the mood and understanding the rhythm of this, and that when you persist, basically you get the results. So I don't know, like if you can tell us a little bit more about what do you do in that stage of what is in your mind in that moment. I don't know if that question is clear enough, but
I don't know if my answer is gonna be clear enough. No, what I can say is there is a shift. I understand when to post and what to post. So I have strategy. You don't look at my LinkedIn because there is nothing at the moment, but I have 3 kinds of posts. One is directly aimed to agency, and it's called Wednesday. It's for R&D, so it's post with technical stuff. So like air, fire, clouds, and so this is for agency. I post maybe 2 times that kind of post, and it helped me work with free agency now. So I'm not gonna make a new post with Wednesday. It's for R&D because I have no place anymore for that. But yeah, one type of post for agency, one type of post with client work. This kind of post is for build confidence for the new leads, and also appear in the feed of my previous contact, so they know I can deliver work.
Basically, basically what happened in your business, sorry to interrupt, what happened in your business, like you create this season of awareness, right? You was in the beginning of the season of just making content and making the awareness that you exist, that this is your business. And then when you have the results of that, you have other problems to manage, correct?
Yeah.
So like don't work like 16 hours a day and things like that.
No, not really my type
Right.
And
Okay.
also, I have another type of post is images or video make to speak to prospect I have in mind. So I don't know if you can have a look to my LinkedIn, because I can't share my screen
Okay.
because
Yeah.
my tablet, but
Yeah, no worries, I can do it.
the process start like 6 months ago, and it's structured in a way that it works perfectly well. So it's like,
Yeah, let me share the screen. So to keep a context, like Sarah, you know, sorry, he was doing this in the beginning, and then, oh my God, sorry. You had, you know, a really good follow-up after that. Seeing this is like, this is super simple, but it's the thing that I'm trying to understand. Like, launch and advertise your product. What is this? This is like business language. You don't say advertise into creatives. Never say that. I don't know if you have that in your word, but you never say, hey, yeah, I will advertise this. Like, right? But you don't speak that way. So business people speak that way. So when you say book a free call here, meaning like you having a call to action right away. Make sense? Okay. So you want to talk about your posts?
yeah, the post, it's like, yeah, in the post section, you can go to like 6 months ago, because there is not so much post to see, but this is my new services, but client work with the campaign, shitty post with test on particles, strawberry, it was aimed, this one, for all dairy products and milk and fruits.
Exactly. Super simple. Like pretty straightforward.
And then after that, I don't know what I post. Client work again. All the posts with animals are targeted to people that have an animal in their logo or in their label, and it works pretty well. So it's client work, images to speak. There is another one, and after I'm gonna stop. Yeah, this one was for 3 brands. They all have a can beverage, and the 3 of them use the same color scheme. So it was.
Is it a personal project or is it actually client work?
No, it's not client work. It
Personal
was
project.
aimed for 3 brands with the same color scheme.
Right. But
So,
I mean, but at the same time, they're really consistent. It's like it's really one style.
yeah,
No?
it's colorful and yeah. So each time it's client work, animal works, and
Right.
Wednesday and research work.
So
Nothing-
this is funny because between months 6 and 5, you have a lot of posts, like 6 months and 5 months ago.
Yeah, I do that for like 3 months, and then I don't have time to do it anymore. So next time I'm gonna post, it's gonna be aimed to reach a certain type of people.
Right. But also, you know, this one is really high quality.
Yeah, this one give me like so many
Yes.
clients.
Yes, of course. The client probably client says, "Hey, yeah, I saw the biofirm post. Can you do
Yeah.
the same thing?" And that's it, right? Yeah. So, but at the same time, I need to guess. I didn't met you 6 months ago, but probably need to guess that at the same time you're doing these posts, you're outreaching people
Yeah.
constantly, right?
Yeah, every day it's like 20 people.
You see, it's like that's the thing. That's the magic.
It's like taking a shower. It's like I wake up, I take my shower, I reach out, and
Right.
yeah.
That's it. But like, what type of, this is also the important thing. What type of clients are you prospecting here? 20 of
Oh.
what?
There is agency, there is not baby
Not baby companies.
business,
Yes.
but middle business.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, but it's like this is the thing. Like you think as a business owner, and that's the main thing here. It's like you said, middle business. For I don't know if you're here, guys. Like who here understand that concept? Middle business.
Are you talking about B2B or?
No, I don't. Not necessarily in size and in money, because we are in the same range, so we can speak the
Right.
same languages. If it's too high, it's a big company. I don't have the shoulder
Right.
to take on a project. And if they're too small, there is no money, and I'm gonna spend a lot of time for them, but it's not on the same path, on the same level.
But also the cycles, right? The cycles of the purchase. And if you see, you go to this is the thing. I will share my screen. You go to the post, and what happened if you go to the post? And I will share on my screen. So you go to the post, and what if you click the post? You go to Sarah's
My
website, right?
Yeah, and it's not up to date.
No, I know. Oh, students taking new booking for March. So
Yeah,
actually, this is really good strategy. Like we are busy, we are super busy, we are really busy, so we don't have time for you right now, but we are having time for you later. And that's a really good thing. Then you have Sarah's beautiful picture here.
Photoshop.
And it's something that I know. I feel that I know you better now because just I'm seeing you, and this is personal branding inside the website. It makes sense, guys.
Yeah.
I saw this girl say, yeah, I can trust. Yeah, of course. She has some good taste, good work, confident, awesome.
It's so old. Oh la la. I need to do something.
No worries. But it's effective. That's what I'm saying. It's like that's the thing, right? It's like that's the only thing that matters. Okay, guys. So, and why is that? Because every how can I go to the post right here? Well, I don't know if you have the impressions of this one, but the impressions is the one that counts. Sometimes reaction we see, oh, how many comments, how many reactions, but actually impressions is the thing that counts. Because that impression is the amount of eyeballs that we have on a post.
And times the piece has been seen. So
exactly. Yes. So thank you, Sarah. Thank you for this insight. I don't know if this is more clear for you guys. Okay, cool. Step 1, eyeballs. Step 2, call to action. Step 3, understand your offer. What are you solving? What things are you solving? And who is the person behind this or the team behind this? It's super important. Daryl, go ahead. Hello.
Yeah, my bad. I was brushing my teeth when you called me.
No worries.
But I pretty much had some questions about so at my job at my 9 to 5, I was able to meet with one of my coworkers, and she introduced me with her friend, which is like a wedding decor, like she designs like venues and stuff like that.
Good.
And one of the problem that she said she was facing was pretty much like exactly what I can help with, which was showing presentation of like her venues to her customers before before the events, and before they design them and all that, so that they can see exactly what they want. And she was still kind of like a starting business, like she was still starting up kind of, but and I mentioned to her that it's just me, and that the amount of stuff that I might have to model might be a lot. And I started to tell her like, oh, like it might be too much for you. And then she told me that she could work my pricing into her price, when she charged her customers and stuff like that.
Okay.
So my question pretty much is, and I told her 'cause she has an event coming up soon, and I said, we can do like a test run at half price, or yeah, pretty much half price. And she said, like great and stuff. So now I'm trying to figure out what exactly I should charge her. I didn't want to charge her too much, but I did want to, kind of push it because she's factoring this into her charges to her clients. She's working with like, people that are already established in what they do and are looking to, like, she's doing weddings and stuff like that. So like these people got money. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to figure out how much now. And of course there's gonna be, a lot of work. Like I gotta make the environment, I have to make all the props in the environment and stuff like that. Maybe like 3 different sets of chairs in order for her to, be able to swap them out and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
also my chosen niche was like skincare and stuff like that. So I kind of am branching off a bit, but I also went to school for environment art. So I'm thinking it's, kind of aligned with my background a bit anyway.
Right.
And I was going to, like pursue it and possibly look at other opportunities that I could make from, her or her
Okay.
friends.
Let me see if I've reframed this and I've said this correctly. Okay. So you're saying like you are partnering with this business that is starting out, and the reason that you see potential of this partnership is because she has a lot of connections, correct?
Yes, and she's already done a couple of jobs, but not too many. But she's done some wedding venues already.
Okay. Uh, so what brings to your business this partnership?
Well, she mentioned that she was having trouble showing what it is that she's making to her clients, and that was kind of music to my ears when she said that. That's exactly what I do. And then she talked about how if she didn't like that, how she didn't like the chair that was in there, for example. How would I be able to put another chair in there? And that's kind of when I told her, it's just me, so it might be a little pricey, but pretty much that's one of the
Right.
strong suits about working with.
Okay,
with
I
the
understand.
firm.
So when you do a business partnership, you have a lot of options, right? It's like you don't just need to go and charge something. You can also go and create all this for free if you really believe that she will do it a really good job. Why I'm saying this? Because you can offer her like a percentage of the new job that comes to her door. That's a more risky move, but it's more profitable for you. Because this is the thing. If she don't have the money to pay what it's worth, and you want to help her because you think it's a good opportunity, what will happen is like you will be burned out and you will not do the best work. You will be in this loop of the money wasn't good. I have a commitment with her, and she's waiting until you finish. And every change that she's doing, you will feel like she's like abusing a little bit, and basically it will deteriorate the relationship. I'm just saying this not because I have all the answers. I'm saying this because I have been living that multiple times. I have building like 3-4 businesses, and I have awful partners, and I have been really good partners, and I have been in all the spectrum. So what tends to happen when you do a work that you think that's really valuable, but it's not good compensated, okay? What tends to happen is like you feel frustrated because of that. So the first 2 weeks going to be really good, and then you start getting other jobs and other commitments, and then you start leave this behind because you feel that this not deserve your attention.
Yeah, so right now, so before that one, I started working with kind of a local client that is a close friend of the family, long story short. And that's kind of the situation that I found myself in with her. Like I told her that, because I wasn't trying to hit her with the whole, like pricing or whatever. And I was
Right.
really trying to see where it is that like how
Right.
exactly I can help and, build up my testimonials and stuff. So I told her like 5 renders for like 125. And I've been doing that recently. And there has been a couple of days to where I've been like, this isn't I'm not getting paid enough,
why
but you
why I
know,
did this, why I did this deal.
yeah,
Right.
but you know,
And
I still wanted to um get it done for her and to
that's
make
what I'm
sure she
saying.
got exactly what she wanted.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you can help her really, 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 really well. This is the thing. If she elevates her brand, let's say, I don't know what the service, but let's say she charged like 2K for the service, right?
Mhm.
If you help her elevate her brand, you can say, hey, I will help you elevate your brand because of this content, but you don't need to charge 2K anymore. You charge 2.5. And from those 2.5, the 0.5 is for me. And that's your deal. So she will charge the same amount. I mean, she will earn the same amount, but because the brand looks better, she can charge more money for the clients, and
Mhm.
you will be your profits will be in a percentage of every deal that is closed, and that way you will feel. Of course, you need to believe in the business. If you don't believe that she can do it, that's a no-no, right? If you really
Mhm.
believe that she can do that, you can do that, and that way you will feel better because you are making a better outcome of the effort that you put on, if that makes sense.
So starting off, how should I approach? Because originally my plan was to, do this test event that she had coming up in
Right,
like June or something like that.
right.
And then I was going to charge her like half price. So I'm thinking like
Yeah,
maybe like 1,000 or
yeah, yeah.
1,000, and some
You can
change a little
say,
bit, or and then
yeah,
and then afterwards, after I see the final results and how I helped her, hit her with the whole thing.
right.
And also the pricing is due to how much time it would actually take to make all those models and put all that stuff together.
So, okay, I understand. How you frame it, how you frame it is super important. How you frame it to her, you can say, hey, I, for this work, the price, the real price is X, X, and this, right? And then you say, but I understand you're starting out. I really believe in your business. I'm making you this offer. And you make the offer for her as a percentage wise of every new project.
Mhm.
Why I'm saying this? Because charging the half of your price for something that will not be your outcome, you're not collaborating to your business. Your business is not growing with this. Do you understand that, right?
Yeah, I had thought that 1,000, because that would be the highest paid project that I have done so far. If I had went
Mhm.
on and charged 1,000, and that
Mhm.
was definitely be like and, letting her know that this is half price. The whole price is blah 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 blah, and then
Right.
expecting her to just factor that in with her how much she's charging her clients, like she said.
I understand that, and that's really valuable. I understand that, and I think that's a good path. But also, you need to understand that depends on what you want. If you want to starting out and you think that this is really good starting out project, yeah, go ahead, man, do it. If that will pay your bills and that will make a good money for you in this moment in life, that's really good. Just do it. But you need to understand that this is not sustainable for you. So if because this is a business that is not in a good position to invest in your higher skill set that you have, it's almost like they want they need a high ticket stuff, but they don't have the budget to pay for that stuff.
Well, that's what she said. She factors the budget into what she charges her client. So if I charge her, 1,000 or 2,000, she's gonna include that in her pricing when she you know, charges her clients. And
That's
then
good. That's basically the same thing that I just said. Like, that's a good deal. If that's called white label. What is a white label? A white label, it's when you partner with an agency or partner with someone that has a lot of connections for free with a percentage on the top of what they charge. Make sense? Almost like they say, I offer this service, uh, like saying that is my brand, but you are doing the work and she's giving you the percentage that service need to be paid. Does that make
mm,
sense?
mm,
So that's a
yeah.
white label. For example, if you partner out with an agency, and that agency has all the relationships, what the agency does is like they put your price in top of their price and they sell that to their clients. They will not lose money because they hire you. Okay. So what they do is like they put your price in the top of their price and they sell that to their clients. And because you don't have the relationships and they have, basically they use your portfolio and they use your skills to sell it as their portfolio, as their skills. Because they have the relationship, they will charge an amount on top of that regarding your service, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's the best option that you have. Instead of charging the half of the price, instead of charging a cheap budget, you need to think as a business owner and you see, what is this for me? What is the best thing that I can have? Is a percentage for each project that she sells. And that's a smart move. And if you need to create, a couple portfolio pieces for she can sell it, of course, man, you need to do it. And if you can be paid for that, of course. But that's a long-term thing, right? So, for example, if you need to do like 2 projects to get this as an example for her to be able to sell it, right? Yeah, go ahead, man. By all means, do it.
No, I like that too. I feel like that makes more sense because with my original way, I could have only charged her 3,000. Meanwhile, she's making like 50,000 or like 70. Something crazy off.
You know how much money people spend in the weddings?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got it.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. Awesome. Hey, Severo, go ahead.
Cool. So yeah, my question is, how do I ask my clients their problems? How do I approach that conversation before before I start selling them stuff or offering them stuff?
Good question. So, for example, if I say to you right now, I don't know you, you don't know me. If I say, hey, Severo, what's your problem?
That sounds true.
Right. But if I say, hey, Severo, I've been following your work is really great. I think, the effort that you put on your neon signage and on all your work, it's amazing. I love, how you put yourself and your brand out there. It's really, really good. I am really inspired by it. By the way, I want to know, like, what problem do you have right now? What is the difference between them?
And the first one, like, you make me feel like that you know me more. Right. I mean, the second one, sorry.
Yeah, the second one, yeah. So to ask a question, you really need to know the person. And to know the person, you really need to know the person. You really need to know, like, you go, okay, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a really good sentence that works almost every time. Because people who launch business want to be everywhere at every time on their business. The sentence is, oh, you have a great marketing strategy. I saw your blah, blah, blah. And then, have you ever considered using 3D to complement your marketing strategy? So because they want to be everywhere, they want to use all the solutions available. Right. It do something to their mind, like,
right. That's worked really good. It actually, of course, it will not work with everybody. A lot of people will say, no, I don't care what you offer. But that just doesn't matter at the end, right? Doesn't matter how many say no, but it matters how many say yes, right? So but you need to talk about them first. That's the thing. You cannot just go and ask a question. You need to research that and really understand them better. Okay, Rohan, go ahead. And then Rizwan, and then we finish. Go ahead, Rohan.
Yeah, so I was asking about, can you show like an example maybe of the LinkedIn posts? Like, you can show yours and how you, because obviously, yeah.
Of course.
Easier to understand.
I have been no posting lately about the work, but how can I? Okay, maybe this one can work. So, exhibits company are leaving money on the table. Okay. Brands are already paying for 3D content, just not you. Basically, you're losing money. So exhibit company, who I'm talking to, exhibit companies. And actually, there is one, so it's like almost 4,000 impressions. So let me, because one of these was reposted for an actual exhibit company owner. So let me see if I can search, how you can search things. I have so many posts like exhibit, I don't know. How you search for things in your posting? Does anyone know that? It's like, should I post or should I put like my post or?
Yeah, by the way, I wanted to ask another thing. Like, for example, if you write exhibit companies, is it gonna reach to that to those people, even if you're like not connected to them just by the keywords?
No, you need to be connected with them. So for example, this guy is an exhibit company, and he actually like repost one that I did. So let me show you that. Pedro Hardo, I couldn't agree more, especially if you're planning on reducing costs by not bringing that machinery to a trade show. That's nothing to do with creative content, right? Like,
Yeah.
he's talking about Russian for you right now. This 3D content actually helps ROI, as it can be used in many different ways on many different platforms away from the show floor. Of course, you're bringing machinery, 3D content can be used to augment specific elements of the machinery that can be seen externally. Thanks for sharing. And it says, your machinery deserves the best content. In today's competitive market, showcasing your machinery product with top-tier visual isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity, right? And actually, do you know this same post, because it was more specific, it gave me a project in February. Some girl like contact me for a project that we're in negotiations right now. So, you know, it's like, this is more about business. It's like increased engagement, enhance product understanding, stand out from the competition, like business language, right? And don't be, I didn't write this. It's just ChatGPT doing it, but I just create, you know, the first outcome, and as I edited a little bit. And after I edited, I did this. Let me show you this one. So after I edited, I just post everything here. It's like, this is all my content. And actually, let me see if I can find the exact one. Which one is this? Your machine deserves the best content.
Do you also like repeat the videos and the photos? Because I think I've seen like multiple times.
Mine?
Yeah, projects.
Yeah, I don't care, because like, people will see, not everyone will see the post at the same time, right? It's like,
I always felt like if I do that, I don't know, I felt,
you burn out those stuff.
yeah, if I'm
So I need to ask you a
posting it,
question. How many times you heard the same song on the radio? The song that is popping out on the moment.
a lot of times I don't count.
Yeah. If that, what happened to your brain?
If I like the song, I like it, you know. It doesn't
Right.
matter.
That's it. Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. I don't, if people think that I'm too repetitive, I don't care, man. I'm making a good living. I have a good business, so people can think about anything they want. I don't care. Hey,
You can just
Rizwan.
change the words, yeah.
Sorry, what?
You can just change the words.
Yeah, of course. And you get, I mean, I'm preparing like a lot of content of my 3 latest projects right now. But I have been working on this project for 3 months, so I will prepare a batch of different content. So right now, after, you know, this month, you will see a lot more batching content for almost 3 months again. And I will do that again, and I will do that again, and I will do that again. Like, I measure this as seasons, not as visuals, or, you know, I'm just looking for clients. Rizwan, go ahead.
Yeah, I also wanted to ask
Okay.
one thing. Do you have like
sorry,
a
go ahead.
schedule? Do you have like a schedule for posting this? Like, you have to post at least these many times.
When I'm looking for clients, when I'm in the mood of looking for them, I just post every day.
Okay. Yeah, because with personal projects, I cannot make a lot, in less number of times. So that is the
Right.
thing.
I mean, this is the thing. Don't look for more content. Just choose it wisely, and then if you want, like, you just, I don't know, like, do 12 scenes of 2 seconds. Who cares? It's like 2 seconds. And do 12. At the end, that's not the main issue. The main issue is the combination and the words that you put in here.
Yeah.
Because what are the chances that the client see your post are like super little, right?
Unless you
They-
post a lot of times, right?
if you post more times, you have more chances that people see your post, and that's it,
Yeah.
right? Okay, Rizwan, go ahead, because I need to have a meeting. I'm very late.
Okay, so
don't worry.
I have a question for Sarah. Can you kindly repeat your outreach strategy, please?
Yes.
Um,
What the kind of post I make, or
Uh,
I don't know how many people you have on LinkedIn, because first you need to reach like maybe 200 people, then 500, and then you can start outreach. Because if you're too low, people are not gonna. So you
Right.
can start by adding all the people in the group, and then add the connection, and then we can do the. You need maybe 1 month to reach 500 people. So
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
basically
that's the
social
first
proof.
thing.
Social proof. You need social proof.
and
And
another
I'm gonna
question
talk
is
to you
for
if Pedro is short on time. We can talk. If you want.
No, yeah.
I have one question for Pedro.
Mhm.
How do I find some really good, high quality profiles that have by profiles I mean 3D artists that are they are really good at their renders, and
Right.
B, they have a really good offer, because I want to take inspiration and try to replicate their offer. How do I find these people? Or
No, don't do that.
okay,
I mean, you can find inspiration, of course, you can do it. But your offer needs to be unique. Because if your offer is not unique, you will be the cheapest version of someone else. And that's not a good place to be. You need to be sincere and really authentic of what you can bring to the marketplace. Because the only advantage that you have in the marketplace is you being you. Make sense?
Yeah.
So, and at the same time, as Sarah mentions, like, we sometimes want to figure it out this all at once. And we just want to say, hey, I want this right now. Rah, rah, rah. But the thing is, like, this is a season perspective. We are in the season of building an audience. Then we are in the season of making the offer. Then we are in the season of advertise our services, right? Imagine we are building a house and we make all the foundation of the house not in the correct way. What happened to the house? House falls, get destroyed, right? Same as businesses. You need to build the foundation first. So, and one problem at a time. Just focus in on one problem at a time. So you need to figure out, like, what is your biggest problem right now? I just need to attack that. And after I complete that, I move to the next one. But don't try to reach everything at once, because it will overwhelm you and it will not be a service for you, for your soul and your motivation. Okay. So if you right now need to have a strong online presence, figure out, spend the hours to, go and get your LinkedIn page really well. Go into create your audience first, your social proof. If you have 1,000 followers on LinkedIn, you will have more credibility for the people that are reaching out, and things like that. So focus that first, and then we can just move to the next one. But we are here for that, Rizwan. So we are here to just help you in all the steps of next steps. So you're not alone. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead, Rohan.
I swear this is my last one. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
You owe me a coffee. Starbucks. $5.
yeah, these guys
I'm
that you approach, like the clients,
Mhm.
are they doing like this 3D thing for the first time, or they have done it before?
Good
you?
question. Good
Yeah.
question. A lot of them half and half, I will say. Half and half, yes. But at the end, doesn't matter. The thing is, doesn't matter what is the tool. What is matter if this tool can solve the problem. And clients that, for example, in my niche, like machinery, they need this because machines are complex. And you cannot understand that. So 3D is a better outcome always for this type of services. Because if these, services has, and they also use like live video too. Real video is also really good for them, right? But sometimes, real video, it can be more it costs you more money than produce a 3D thing, right? So that's why I'm saving their costs. And I'm making a profit. Right? So it all depends. This is the thing, like we need to stop thinking about what we do. We need to start thinking about what solved this client's problem. And if that's a line of what I can do, perfect. Is that not a line? That's totally fine too. I can recommend someone else. Right?
Yeah, meaning the end goal of the client, right? Like what he wants
Right.
to do. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why you need to think like them, talk like them, earn money like them.
Yeah, put yourself in their shoes, right?
Exactly. That's the only way to do it, man. That's the only way to do it. Okay, guys. Hopefully this was useful. Send me a DM if you have any doubts, anything. Sarah, I appreciate your help. Wonderful. Thank you. And guys, so Prashant, Rohan, Rizwan, Alan, you came late, but you can see the replay. Daryl, thank you for putting your heart here. Severo, Sebastian, you can see the replay too of the beginning, because again, check out this post in the light community, because I want to give value for the people that it's outside too. But check this. It's super simple. No eyeballs, no sales, no destination, no conversions, no offer, no money. So put more eyeballs, give them a place to send to see next, a call to action, and then have something really valuable to sell, meaning that solve your problems. Okay. If you complete these steps, you will have a business. If you don't complete this step, you know what's going on. Okay. Okay, guys. Love you guys. See you later. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you.